Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Kent. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. It's time again for another pocket dump deconstruction. On this channel, Monday through Friday, we either do a pocket dump deconstruction or a knife of the day. And on the weekends, we sell knives because this summer, only this summer, I'm trimming down my collection of over 450 knives. They're in 4 Pelican cases, 1550s, and 1 1600 Pelican case. I was just about a knife away from getting a 6th case, and I went, enough's enough, time to trim. I was also finishing up most of my collection. I still haven't done case knives, guys, and I will. I've been running around, and I don't know that much about the case knives, except I like them. So we'll still go through case knives. I also am part of the Spyderco Collectors Club. So as new Spydercos come in, I rush them on the channel, so you'll see a lot of new Spydercos here. The ones that come directly from Spyderco, they all come directly from Spyderco with my collector's number 23 on them. So you'll see those. My birthday's this Friday. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I might actually post a sales video on Friday. I don't know. It's either Friday, Saturday. I don't know, guys. It's one of those, you know, as you get my age, I'll be 59 on Friday. Birthdays are kind of like, oh boy. You start clicking off the time. So, but make sure that you're subscribed and you turn on your notifications, okay? So let's talk about the pocket dump deconstruction. By the way, that sale is going to have all of the Chris Reeves that I'm looking at selling to trim before I send them off to another seller. And so I'm figuring those will be up. I'll probably keep them up for a week and a half, then take it down and not sell those. So if you've been thinking about a Chris Reeve knife trust me, at a great price, that'll happen this weekend. Also, we'll do Spydercos and stuff as well. Browse blades, some hinderers, etc. Okay, let's talk about this. This is my tag watch. Oh, I love the tag watch. Just a wonderful everyday and, believe it or not, a great dress-up watch, too. It's just simple. It says manly. I know they do women watches, too, but hold on. Oh, man. Oh, by the way, it's Wednesday, July 18th, 2018. I give the date on the pocket dump deconstructions. I know most people will be watching it in the future sometime, but I want you to know what I've been carrying on this Wednesday. I always carry a wonderful Cuban cigar. All I do is sniff it. I don't stand outside. Excuse me, I play with my mic there. I don't go outside and smoke my cigars with people that smoke cigarettes. Nothing against people who smoke cigarettes. It's just I like to enjoy cigars, especially a good Cuban cigar. And this Hoyo de Monterey Epicure number 2. I love the number 2 and number 1s. This, you don't stand outside your parking garage in a corner smoking. All right? This, you need to smoke when you have some time, but I will sniff it throughout the day. My Sean design pen, as always, Scotch. My Scotch, just nice blended Scotch. My Coach wallet, thin wallet. I don't carry much in my wallet. I don't know about you guys. You know, a credit card, license, couple of bills. That's it. The coin today, I always carry a coin in my pocket. This one is a, let's see if we can get it. Yeah, 1998 Chinese panda bear, 1 ounce coin. Oh man, let's talk about these knives. Let me put them to the side right now. I like this carry. Again, I went very small with the carry, but real classy. This is a Smith & Leather notepad. I always carry a notepad, whether it's field notes or something else. I always carry some kind of notepad. I always talk about how I love the Spyderco Cricket with that reverse S, that nice belly, this real small knife, as a wonderful keychain knife. I only carry a silver loop with 3 keys on it. This is a very special cricket. I have a wonderful collection of crickets that starts from their very first, Spyderco's very first cricket, all the way up to the newer ones, and a lot of sprint runs. You do not see a carbon fiber cricket around. This is one of the earlier ones. It's carbon fiber. They also have like a plexiglass over it. It feels great. You can always tell an old school cricket from a new school cricket. First, the newer ones are VG10 steel. This one is ATS 55 steel. ATS 55 steel, one of the earlier steels that Spyderco used. But the big way you can tell, look how thick it is. It's not that thin cricket that you're used to. And look at the back. Modern day crickets have that frame lock and they're very thin. The earlier days, thicker with a liner lock. And what I really love, especially about this one, all the newer ones too have this smooth back. You know, you'll see that in some of the earlier Spydercos where the show side has something, the back smooth, because Spyderco really invented the pocket clip. And so, of course, they didn't want it to catch on your pants. I love it too because this makes a great, great holder for your bills and credit cards and stuff. But oh, it feels great in the hand. You don't see these very often. Obviously, this is the serrated edge version. There's a plain edge somewhere. If you ever see one of these, if you're lucky enough to grab it, I've been lucky enough to find a lot of the earlier ones, early FRN scales as well, and of course the very first ones that they did, and in great shape. But oh, I love this cricket. You haven't seen the crickets up for trimming. You haven't seen a lot of small knives up for trimming. I'll have some smaller Chris Reeve knives, but this one won't be up. This is a small Chris Reeve Inkosi. I went crazy when Chris Reeve presented the Chris Reeve Inkosi. First it was just the Inkosi and it was the small one. And I thought it was going to stop there because Chris Reeve never did a small Sebenza 25. He has a large and small 21. So he introduced the Inkosi first, and it was the small one. And I was thinking, great, that's where it was going to stop. And then later he introduced the large Inkosi. Just like this, it looks like a 25. And then, of course, he stopped producing the Sebenza 25. I have a bunch of Sebenza 25, so I started focusing on the small Inkosis because I don't have any small 25s, so I love the Inkosi. You can always tell it's an Inkosi because the clip on the big or the small is set off of the lock bar. 25s, and really all the other Chris Reeve knives, the clips are on the bar. This is even different. It's not only the small Inkosi, but it's the Insingo. The Insingo blade is different because it's a Wharncliffe blade with a little bit of a belly, and it does come to a point. So they bring it up. Chris Reeve brought it up, and it comes to a point. Nice swedge here towards the end. A nice, it seems simple, but a real effective cutting tool. Looks nice too, huh? Of course, it has, this is the carbon fiber version. A lot lighter, about ½ an ounce lighter. Whether it's the large or small 21 or Inkosis, it takes a bunch of weight off because instead of a slab of pure titanium, you get a slab of carbon fiber, which just looks great. You can only get these from knifeart.com. Knifeart.com, the good folks there. And the carbon fiber inlays you can only get from Blade HQ. Special bead as well that comes with this. And of course on the work side it's all titanium. This is just, for me, someone who likes a smaller knife, this is heaven. This is really heaven. 2.7 inch blade. The edge is about 2.5 inches. Weighs around 2.8 ounces. Oh, I'm sorry. Take that back. Take it back. I'm sorry. I was looking at the other one. 2.75 inch blade. 2.75. That's better. Just under that 3 inch limit. Weighs 2.2 ounces. It's a lot lighter. 6.5 inches total, of course, with the single blade. S35VN steel, S35VN steel, of course. Again, 2.75 inch blade and that special bead. KnifeArt.com exclusive. This is what I was getting mixed up. This is the Firefly, the Spyderco Firefly by Peter Carey. VG10 steel, 2.9 ounces. It weighs more than this bigger knife. 2.7 inch blade. This is the one I was thinking about carrying. I like the carbon fiber bolster, and I am in love with all of the Chris Reeve Smooth G10. They do it so well. They did a nice custom clip for this. I know it's not really custom because they're a production, and you guys know what I mean. You won't find this clip on other Spydercos. Right hand tip up or tip down. I like the fact they didn't want a lot of holes in this, which is really nice. It's thick. It has liners, stainless steel liners, skeletonized, so it has a weight to it. But man, right here you can't feel the transition at all from carbon fiber to G10. It's a nicely made small knife if that's what you like. And I do. But I decided instead to go with all carbon fiber besides just the bolster. I thought I'd carry my single small Inkosi instead from Chris Reeve. There you have it. That's the carry for today. What do you have in your pockets? Huh? I hope you're keeping them full. Don't forget to thumb it up. That just keeps me going. I really appreciate you guys when you do it. Your comments I read as soon as you leave them. I know I'm slow getting back to you. It's just been busy. New boss, past 2 weeks. It's just different. So once I get used to everything, so I apologize for that. But the videos will keep coming, and so will the trimming happen this weekend. Let's see, what else? My birthday weekend. Oh, subscribe. Turn on your notifications. I appreciate all of you guys. Here's the most important thing, though. Appreciate yourself. Okay? I know, man. Sometimes I go, I just want to live a simple life, and life just doesn't let you live it simply, does it? So whatever's stopping you, getting you down, whether it's people or places, just rely on yourself. And I know I'm an internet guy, but I care that you're happy. I know that's strange, a stranger to a stranger, especially all of us manly men, but it's true. So it'll pass. I tell my kids and they go, oh, that's really philosophical, but man, I don't know how many tough days I've gone through with just something so simple. It's corny and simple, but man, it's so true. Put your right foot in front of your left and just keep moving. You know, there's a guy that used to do some creative writing, some well-known guy that I forgot because I'm old and I forget everything. And he said, you know, when you're writing something, and I've been wanting to write, but you get so, he said, just one letter in front of the other, one sentence in front of the other. And it's like, oh, whatever. He's like, you know what? You actually could drive across the United States just looking several yards in front of you, right? You don't see the whole trip. Corny day, but I'm getting older. I want to be corny. What I'm saying is to get through a day that isn't all working out for you, put one foot in front of the first. It's simple, but man, it's gotten me through a lot of stuff. You guys have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Take good care of yourselves, your family, and everyone else. But you got to take care of you first. I'm going to be 59, and I just learned that within the past 9 years. 50 years of doing it wrong. You guys take care. Goodbye.